Just a few days ago, I showed you how to make a homemade plate for desoldering surface mount components, the SMDs. Today, I want to show you a professional tool for that purpose. It's what people who repair cell phones, who repair computers use, and who, besides removing the faulty component, also need to solder it back on. This tool is a hot air gun. The brand is Fnirsi, and the model is SAG-55. As you can see, it has a very attractive appearance, very ergonomic, with an LED type screen that can be seen from any angle. Well, I'll tell you a bit more about the controls and memory features it has. Let's continue with the descriptive part. The package includes a stand where the nozzle is located, which is this one. In this case, I only got a 5mm nozzle, but there can be others with different diameters, right? This one is very easy to put on and take off. It goes on the tip of the gun. It also comes with a powerful compact dual voltage power supply, 220 at 3 amperes and 13 volts at 1 ampere. It's ready? It's ready. Of course, it also includes its manual, which, well, is in English and Chinese, not in Spanish, and the Fnirsi quality control. The gun itself is very, very comfortable and easy to handle. We can place the nozzle if it's hot this way, and if we need to remove it, it comes with a kind of tool, the holder itself, which allows for removal. To turn it on, we press the central button for a few seconds and then any key, and that's when it starts working, and that's it. From the central button, we can choose whether we want to adjust the temperature or the airflow, which are the two parameters shown on the main screen. The Modify command. When you press the central button, it turns yellow, and that's when you can change it. So notice that if I press it, the airflow turns yellow or the temperature turns yellow. When it's yellow, we can change it with the little arrows. For example, there we can adjust the temperature. Well, the temperature ranges go from 100 up to 450 degrees, and the air ranges go from 1 up to 20. All right, I'm going to set it at 350 and 7 for the airflow. All right, the button that's lower down, this one, which is, let's say, on the part where you hold the air gun, has 4 colors. When the gun is off, it's blue. When it's under 100 degrees, it's green. If it's between 100 and 300, it turns yellow, and red if it's over 300 degrees. When we place it on the stand, it cools down automatically. It has a sensor and reverses the airflow, leaving it on standby at 80 degrees. All right, let's try to remove a component. I'm pretty rough with this because I've never had a tool like this before, and I also need to practice a bit to be able to use it properly. I'm going to try to remove this transistor, which is a ceramic transistor that's on a board from a low noise block from a satellite dish. And well, we heat it up. How easy. It came out super easy, huh? Now I'll remove this other one, since the first came out easily, this one that looks like a helicopter. Yeah, awesome, awesome. How easy it comes out. When they're small components, there's no need to put Kapton tape to protect the surrounding components. In the case of chips, yes, it's a good idea to put it in the places where we don't want the heat to reach. If we press the center key twice, we access the airgun menu, where we can program several things: the shutdown time, for example, the language, well, the type of units, and it has 3 memory slots and several other features, the 3 memory slots. We can program the temperature and the airflow for them. You know what? Cell phones especially are soldered with different types of tin that require different temperatures. That's why this is very easy. Then, to switch from one memory to another, we press the button on the handle, the one with the colors. Well, it's very complete. I really like the tool for removing components from old boards as well. I'm always struggling with the soldering iron. When the components have several pins, it's not that easy. Removing an integrated circuit from a board is quite complicated. Look, for example, how easy it is to remove a transistor from a board like this. It can also be used for other things, not just for heating heat shrink tubing. And also, another very important thing, it looks amazing. Having this on the workbench gives the workshop an impression of high quality and technology, doesn't it? If you repair cell phones or PCs, a tool like this is, well, God level, right? Like I said, this is the first time I've had a tool like this. I still don't know how to use it very well, but I notice that it's not difficult. I recommend a good pair of tweezers, plenty of flux, solder paste, and cleaning with isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to leave a link here in the video description in case you're interested in the tool. If you like the review of this material, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to get notifications when I upload new content. Thank you so much for watching the video, and see you next time, God willing.